Hi and welcome to video number 15. In this video we're going to cover creating payment buttons. So this video is going to be all about creating your payment buttons so that you can actually sell something online. Now if you remember, one of the things I said to you in a previous video about when you actually sell something online is you have two choices when it comes to selling something online. You can either use PayPal direct, or you can upload your product onto some type of an affiliate platform, somewhere like ClickBank or DigiResults, JVZoo or Warrior Plus, someone like that. So depending which one you choose depends how you set up all of your buttons for your pages. So in this video I'm going to walk you through exactly what you need to do for both types. So the first thing we're going to cover is PayPal. I'm going to show you how to create a simple button in PayPal so that you can then put that button on your page and then you can start to make some money if someone buys your product. So let's head over to PayPal now. Okay, here we are. Now I'm logged into my PayPal account, and what you need to do is just click on Merchant Services, and that will bring you through to this page here, or a page very similar to this. And then what you need to do is look for a link which is going to be similar to this one here. This one says website payments standard. Okay, add a payment button to your site and start selling in minutes. So this is what we need to do. So if we click on that, and it's really simple. Okay, all we need to do is scroll down and then all you want to do is just create a basic button for your sales page. So what type of buttons does PayPal have? You haven't got to worry about all of the different buttons that you can actually create. You can actually create like automatic billing buttons, and you can donate and add to cart, but just to keep things nice and simple, just click create a buy button now. So this is all you want to do, and then what this is going to do is bring you through to a page like this. So let's just quickly go through this and I'll show you exactly how to do it. So the first thing you want to do is choose the type of button you want. As you can see here, you've got all different options, but just leave it on buy now. That's all you want. Now the item name, this is important so that when you get an email to say you've made some money, someone's paid you, it will tell you for what product that is. So you want to name this your actual product, so your product here. So you just put a simple name in there of whatever product you sell, or whatever product that you sell online. Whatever you want to put. You haven't got to put the full product name in there. You can just put a short code, something that relates to your actual product. So, and then item ID, I usually just leave that blank. Price, always go in US dollars. Okay, always sell your products in US dollars. So let's say 17 bucks. And then I don't worry about any of this. Keep it nice and simple. You don't need to worry about postage because this is obviously a digital download. I use my secure merchant ID, and that is pretty much done for the first part. Now the second part, what we need to do is go on advanced features. Now this is very important. When you sell products online, you must do this, because after you've made a sale online, you need to send people to a download page or some type of a page where they can opt into your email list. So you just have to fill out these here. So do you want to let your customer change order quantities? I'll just usually leave that a no. Special instructions to your to your buyer. I don't usually include any special instructions at all. Do you need your customer's postal address? No, you don't need that. So the two main parts of this advanced features section is these two things here. Okay, so this box here, take customers to this URL when they cancel their checkout, and take customers to this URL when they finish the checkout. So the first one is if they perhaps get cold feet, they go through to your payment page but they don't end up actually buying your product and they cancel their checkout. So what you can do is perhaps send them to a different page. You can either send them back to your payment page or your sales page, or they might not feel that confident about buying right there and then. As I said, they might just get cold feet towards the actual moment when they're actually about to buy your product. So you could just put a link in there going back to your blog, going to a video, some type of page where you could perhaps build some more trust and give them some more good information, and then they might feel a bit more inclined to actually buy your product. But it's entirely up to you. It's not that important, but just as long as you've got a link in there, whether this is going to go back to your sales page or a video or your blog. But remember, some people do make a mistake at this stage. Not everyone will just pull out and not actually buy because they don't actually want to. Their internet connection could have gone down, or they could have been pulled away from their PC. So it's not always going to be because they don't actually want to buy your product. So you could redirect them back to your sales page. So it's entirely up to you. So that's going to be so avalanche-listbuilding.com, for instance. This is one of my sales pages. And then the next one, take customers to this URL when they finish their checkout. So this link here is actually one of the opt-in boxes that I've created. So you could send people to this. If we just go to this page, so after someone buys your product, this is the type of page that you need to send them to. Okay, so it's just a simple bit of text, an opt-in box below the text, and this is what you need to send people to. Go back to PayPal again. Where are we? Here we are. So this link here is going to be the page that you send people to after they have successfully paid you for your product. Yeah, so it's really simple. As I said, you just need to send people to a basic page like this. Now remember, this is quite a manual way of doing things, because you're sending people to an actual opt-in page, so they can then opt in to get on your email list and then to receive your product. Now whatever you do, do not ever put your actual product page or your download page in this box here. Okay, this box here, do not put your download page here. Okay, never do this, because if you do this, you are not going to be able to build a buyer's list, a customer list. The whole point of selling your product is to obviously provide good value to your customer and obviously offer them a solution to their problem, but at the same time you need to be building a customer list or a buyer's list. So it's crucial that you put a link in here where you send people to, where they can opt in and then join your email list. Now on this page here, you do have the option, You can give them a link below the opt-in page where they go direct to your download page, so you don't have to force them to opt in. But I've always used this kind of system where I get people to opt in to get their product, and I've never had any problems. Okay, because after all, they've just purchased a product from you, so everyone that's ever purchased a product from me has never had any problems. That they've never complained about having to opt in. As I said, they've just purchased something from you, and you're going to deliver that product to their email address. So if they opt in, then they can get their product, and it's as simple as that. There's not usually any problems. But as I said, if you do want to just put a link underneath there to the actual download page in case anybody doesn't want to opt in, you can do that, or you can just do the things, or just do it the same as what I'm showing you here. So that is how you create a button for PayPal. So if we just put another link in here, just put any old link on there. So if they cancel their checkout, they go back to my sales page. If they buy my product, they go through to the download page. Okay, this is just for like an example. These aren't the actual links that I would use for this product, but this is just like an example. So that's done, and then all we do is create button, and it brings you through to a page like this. Now you've got two options. You can copy the actual code and put this code in your sales page, or you can just get the actual email link. So this link here, if you go to this URL, it will go through to the payment page. So I'll show you what that looks like. I'll paste that in my browser, and if we go through to this page, as you see here, yeah, it's that simple. Your product here, and $17. So all your customer does is logs in using PayPal, or they can pay with their credit card. It says here, like, pay with a debit or credit card. So they've got lots of different options how to pay. It's not just PayPal. If they don't have a PayPal account, it's like they still can buy your product, so don't worry about that. So that's what it will look like when somebody actually buys something from you. So if we go back to PayPal, now a lot of the time you will need this code here and like to put this on your website, on your sales page, but the actual email link, the URL link, still comes in handy in case you want to promote anything in your emails and you just want to give people a direct link to the checkout page. But generally I don't ever do that, but as I said, it's worth you still saving this link so that you can do that. But most of the time you're going to be selling your products from your sales page, because that's the page that you send people to. So this is the HTML code here. So all we do is copy that, and then we go over to one of our pages, and I'll show you what this looks like if we paste it in. So we're on one of my sales pages here. If I go down there like that, if I just paste that in there, now I'm not going to save it because this is an actual live sales page and that's just going to mess everything up. So if I go to preview changes, and hopefully that will show you what has just happened. Now this is the sales page of this video course that you're actually going through right now. There you go. That's the payment button there, you see, for PayPal. Now it's very basic, okay? It's really basic, but you can add some text above that. Yeah, you can add, $17 and put that above there. You could, if you want that to go in the center of the screen, all you do is just do that, center, and then you could also put $17 in there. Okay, you could do that. Let's see what that looks like. I don't usually play around too much with HTML codes and stuff. I usually use optimized press and just let everything I just usually paste in a button here and just put a link in, so that's what I usually do. So that's usually a lot easier. So if we refresh that, okay, so the 17 bucks is still there. Okay, but I think you see what I mean. You know, you just put the number above the button. The button is now in the center of the screen, so as soon as someone clicks that, that should go through to the checkout page, which it does. Okay, so it's that simple. That's all you do for PayPal. Now that is, of course, if you want to sell your product through PayPal, you know, just through PayPal. You can do that. It's not a problem. That's exactly how I first started to make some money, selling my own products. If you remember, I told you you know, I explained what I did. I had a product and I just sold it through PayPal, and I made $5 every single time I made a sale. You know, I wasn't making a ton of money, but as I've explained to you already in a previous video, what you need to do initially is get used to the process of actually selling something online. Once you get used to the system and you get used to the process about how everything works, your sales funnel, okay, where people go to, you can then make things bigger. Okay, you can then add more products, but you have to you have to grasp how this comes together. Yeah, you have to work out and you have to learn how to sell things online. And what I've just shown you there, how to create a PayPal button, that's a really simple way to sell something online. But just remember what I said about you have to use the download link. You have to send people to a download page, because when they go to the download page after they've purchased your product, when they opt into that that web form, yeah, that I just showed you, when they opt into that, they join your email list, and then you can deliver your product in the first email. So that is how you create a PayPal button. I hope that makes sense. It's really simple. You know, if you get any problems, then just come back to this video and watch it again. Now that is it for the PayPal side of things. Now the next, or the other option you have, if you don't want to use PayPal, is to upload your product onto one of the affiliate platforms. But when you do that, you need to use the button from the affiliate platform. Okay, so if we go to a few now, so I'll just show you some of the ones that are available to you. So you've got clickbank. Okay, you can add your product in clickbank. You just you join clickbank. You might already be with clickbank. If you're not, then you can join. It's completely free. You do have to pay a few dollars to actually put your product on within the marketplace, but the amount of advantages you get by having your product out there is just insane. So don't worry about what you have. I think it might be 50 or 60 bucks just to actually put your product on clickbank, but as I said, you know, for that tiny investment is going to allow you to put your product out there in front of thousands of affiliates. So you know, it's definitely a worthwhile investment. So this is clickbank. You've got Warrior Plus. This is another one that you can put your product on. You've got Digi Results. This is the one that I've been using for a while. And you have jvzoo.com. Now these are just four. Okay, there are some others, but these are pretty much the main ones that you can use. So when you put your product onto these marketplaces, they're going to give you an actual payment button, and what you do is get the link to that payment button and put it on your sales page. So if we go back to this page here, if we delete the PayPal button there, delete this one if I can. Okay. Now if we go to preview changes, in fact we could just go to the normal sales page, because it's all finished, it's all complete. Well, this is how the sales page looks. So as you can see, this button here is from DigiResults. As you can see here, look, powered by DigiResults. Now I've chose to go through DigiResults for this particular product. It doesn't matter which one you use, but the two biggest ones, in my opinion, where you're going to have more reach into affiliates and getting people to actually promote your product for you, is ClickBank and DigiResults. Now, that's not to say that it's not worth using Warrior Plus and JVZoo, because it is, but ClickBank and DigiResults ClickBank, you know, for sure, they've been around for a very long time. Warrior Plus and DigiResults and JVZoo are slightly newer, but my advice would be to upload your product on all of these platforms, because the more affiliates that you can have picking up your product to actually promote it and sending you traffic and buyers, then that's obviously going to be you know, your advantage. You know, you're going to get more traffic and build your business faster. But this is the type of button you get when DigiResults gives you the code. So if we go back to this section, so this section here, look, that I'm now going to highlight, that's the actual link that DigiResults give me. Yeah, as you can see here, digiresults.com/buy 7713 / just gives you like a big code within the DigiResults admin panel, and then you just paste that onto your website. But make sure you're not in visual, because this is WordPress. Visual is this one here, look, when you can actually see the button. Yeah, when DigiResults give you the code, you're going to have to switch to text. And what I usually do, if I'm on the sales page and I want to know where to actually put my text, I just usually put a line of G's or something like that. And then when you because things get changed around when you switch to text, things do get jumbled around, so I just put like a row of letters like that, and then go to text, and then you can see where the G's are, you see, and then you just paste the HTML code in there, and that's all you do. So that's how you add a button from someone like DigiResults or ClickBank. They're all going to be exactly the same, you know, pretty much exactly the same. They just give you a link. Once your product is on the marketplace and it's live, they're going to give you a button, and you just get the link to that button and you paste it onto your sales page, and it really is that simple. Okay, the last thing that I'm going to cover in this video is I'm going to show you how to create a delayed payment button for your sales page or your sales video. So in case you want to know how I do that, I'm just going to quickly show you. So if we go to my sales page, this is my Avalanche list building sales page. As you can see, I've got a video, and this auto plays as soon as someone comes to the sales page. But underneath you'll see that there's no payment button, so people can't buy it straight away. Now this does actually increase conversions because it forces people to actually watch the video. So if you look all the way down the page, there's no payment button there. It actually kicks in, the button actually appears after around 600 seconds, which is around 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do is show you how I do this. Now if we scroll down to where it says this is optimized press, okay, in case you're wondering how I do this. There are some other software, you know, there is other software you can use and different tools you can use to do this, but optimized press actually has it built into the software. So not only do you get loads of pages and you can create squeeze pages and sales pages, you also get all this type of stuff. So where it says call to action / delayed button, you just click that, and then all you do is just choose the type of button you want to appear, you know, credit card icons, PayPal only, whatever it is. And you can even do it with a PayPal only. I'm pretty sure you can do a PayPal one. So you just choose whatever you want in there, and then you just choose the delay. Yeah, but this is in seconds, remember. If we enter the delay time for the button in seconds, only the number, do not enter seconds or anything like that. So just the number in seconds, that is, yeah, not minutes, seconds. And then the call to action URL is going to be the actual link which you want to use. So if you're going to sell something direct with PayPal, the PayPal link will be there, or in this case I'm going through DigiResults, so the actual link to the DigiResults product is in there, and then show button under video, and that is it. And then once you save that, obviously you can't test this button because it doesn't come up for 10 minutes. So the best way to check to see if your delayed payment button actually comes up is when you first set this up, just do it at 10 seconds, okay? Because otherwise you're going to have to watch your video for 10 minutes just to see if it works, and if it doesn't, you've just sat there for 10 minutes waiting for it to appear, because that's what I did when I first tested this. So just do 10 seconds and then play the video. If it comes up, it works fine, and then come back to your page and then just edit it to whatever you want. I've got 610 seconds. Don't just copy me, because I've chosen 610 seconds because this is at the stage in the video where I start to talk about the price of the product. Yeah, you could the delay of your payment button could be 500 seconds, it could be 200, it could be 2000 seconds. It depends on the type of video you have. You could even delay it for just 60 seconds. It's entirely up to you, but obviously you've got to think about when you start to talk about the price, and that's when you want the button to actually appear. And for me, I don't actually go into the price of the product until about 9 or 10 minutes, so this is why I use 610 seconds. So that is how you create a delayed payment button. I thought I would throw that in there as well because this is really effective, especially when you use sales videos. Obviously don't use a delayed button if you just use a text sales page, because there's no need. Only use a delayed payment button if you use a sales video. Sales videos do work really well, but like I've said in a previous video, it really depends on what you want to do. Text sales pages still work really well, but videos are very powerful, and if you spend a little bit of time actually getting a good one made, then they can drastically increase your conversions. So that is the ends of this video on how to create payment buttons. I hope you enjoyed it, and now I hope that you know exactly how you actually sell something online. Yeah, you go to PayPal and you can get a button there, put it on your sales page, and you can take money. People can pay you for a product when you have your product out there in cyberspace. If you don't want to use PayPal, then you also have the option of these 4 places: ClickBank, Warrior Plus, DigiResults, and JVZoo. So these 4 are the ones that I would strongly recommend for you to start with, and these are pretty much all you ever need to use. As I said, there are a few more out there, but these are the main ones, and you'll do absolutely fine if you just stick with these 4. So I hope you've really enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you again very soon in the next video, which will be video number 16. I'll talk to you again soon. Take care.